In the time now, she's engaged to a major league footballer, is a recognisable face on our television screens, but up until the age of 18, Christine Bleakley stayed very close to home.
Yeah, she spent her childhood holidaying in the unique corners of the British Isles, some of which she's revisiting for a new travel series. It focuses on some of the UK's hidden gems and little-known local traditions. We'll speak to Christine in a moment. First, let's see how she got on with the ladies' Tug of War team in Derbyshire.
Time for me to get my hands gummed up and have a go. Look at that there. Ooh, smells of petrol. Tug of War is not about pulling, it's actually about pushing. You push with your legs, dragging the rope and in this case the practice weight with you. It feels most unnatural. If you ever get asked to go on in the pool with the ladies from Shane, trust me, they mean something different to what you're thinking. Oh, that is tough. I can't even breathe.
Come on, Christine, put your back into it.
Morning. Morning, yes, morning.
Were you any good at that?
No, utterly useless is the honest answer, but what a fantastic bunch of girls on it, and they train so hard every day. They're out wind, hail, rain, shine, they're there doing their thing.
I know a bit about tug of war. It's not about bulk, is it? Although it helps.
It does, but
it's all about the technique, right?
Absolutely right,
yes.
Do
you want to just... What is there a...
No. I need help. Will you help me? It is absolute technique, yes.
Well, I've tried, but I'm rubbish. But anyway, and having watched your piece, I think I know a little bit more now.
Yes, it is. It is all about strength and very much teamwork, obviously. And yeah, the rhythm of it all. There's much more to it. It's not just what you think happens at a country fete on a Saturday. It's much more than that. So the girls were great.
And so the nation as a whole is in love with the country right now, aren't they?
Yeah.
There's been a sort of resurgence in, Countryfile and those programmes, and this is you a love affair with the countryside?
Well, yes. I mean, as you said there, Louise, I never went on a foreign holiday in my entire life until I think I was 18 years old. My parents still haven't. And so we spent our summers just travelling all over Ireland, and then on our fancier holidays we got the Stena Line boat and went to Scotland and made our way down into England and did all of that, and that's all I ever knew. And loved it and still love it. And if I have a weekend off, I'll happily get in the car and we'll just drive into the countryside and not necessarily have a plan as to where we're going.
With a picnic, presumably.
Yes, do that quite often. And we're very blessed with what we've got. Of course, the weather isn't always what we want, but landscape-wise and view-wise and people-wise, actually, we live in a beautiful part of the world.
And you've been to, what, 6 different places? Did you get to choose them?
I certainly got to choose one of them, went back to Northern Ireland. I got my way and I went back to my neck of the woods to Strangford Lough, which is where I grew up, and we had such a wonderful time there, actually. And again, you come across these little hidden gems that you just didn't know about, and these are all on our doorsteps. So,
is it a chance to celebrate eccentricity?
It is a little
sometimes
bit.
You find little pockets of places and funny little traditions.
Yes, absolutely. There were lots of that. I mean, well dressing in Derbyshire.
What's that about?
Well, it goes back to sort of pagan times, I think, but it's thanking the gods for water and for water within the village. And so once a year, the village gets together and they dress the wells within the village with them. It's a huge clay kind of mural thing, and they pick millions of little petals and they design a picture, and they painstakingly stick these little petals on. And I took part in this, and the whole village gets involved, and it takes an entire week. And these beautiful creations at the end to thank the gods for the water that year. And then obviously the nature takes its course and these little petals all blow away and die away. But
it was an excuse for the children to get muddy as well.
Oh, completely. It is exactly that. But I'd never even heard of that before. And it was a really wonderful day, actually. I really enjoyed that.
Can I just ask, I have this lovely picture of you and Steve, your fiancé?
Frank.
Frank.
Who's Steve?
Do you know what? No.
I hope he's not watching.
Do you know what? It's been a week of that for me. Do you know what it's like?
I so know what it's like, don't you worry.
You know what it's like sitting
on
these
Frank
sofas.
Lampard.
Right, can we just rewind that whole... There's you and Frank. What I was going to say was, before my faux pas, was that there you are, going off for your picnic in the countryside and minding your own business.
Yeah. Well, Bill, we have a great time when we're out partying.
Oh, that's so low.
I'll just withdraw now.
I'm only joking.
No, so there's you going off for a picnic, you know, lovely, sitting on your picnic rug. Does it kind of get in the way that you're both so well known?
Oh gosh, no, you know.
Apart from by me, obviously.
No, I'm only joking, to be silly. The football thing is massive, but no matter where you go and no matter what club you follow, people are very, very good. Fans are incredibly nice, and it's always a very pleasant experience. Wanting photographs with, I'm the official photographer. It's always Christine. Do you mind?
Oh,
so I can work all telephones.
And
but,
is it true that before you met Frank, you only knew who Dave? You didn't know much about football at all.
I didn't know anything. No, I didn't. I couldn't hold a conversation, but I kind of can.
And you get to see lots of the games.
I go to all the home games. I'm bringing you with me someday.
Yes.
Okay,
that's
that'll be good.
the deal.
I can go around making faux pas with very, very famous international footballers. Did you do that at the beginning when you started? When you introduced to people, did you not know who they were?
Oh, I mean, I would have known the main ones, I think, but I didn't follow football. I didn't live or die by what happened on a Saturday during a game, but certainly I know fixture lists now. I've come a long way.
I bet you can't get away for the weekend, can you?
Oh no, we're not going to complain. I really do. I enjoy going. I go with his dad and I sit with him. I've learnt a lot in a 4 years.
And have you got the wedding? Is the wedding being planned?
Yes. Oh well, it's been postponed and cancelled and God knows what else. If everything is that you read is to be believed, but we've we are. We're getting there. We're roughly trying to figure out whether England would be in the World Cup, which they are now, of course.
Yeah. You have to figure it all into it.
Yeah. But it's I certainly don't mind. I don't mind holding off because of the World Cup. I think that's allowed.
It's been so lovely to meet you.
It's just great to see you both. Honestly, what a lovely morning. Thanks very much for having me.
Is it comfortable the sofa?
It's lovely. Yes, very nice. Very nice.
Off the Beaten Track starts this Friday, 8 o'clock on ITV.
That's it from us tomorrow. Be back tomorrow, won't you?
I'll be back.
I've done enough damage, I think, for some considerable time.
You will be allowed back, though. See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.